Hello, how are y'all? Yes, I'm making funny voices right off the bat this evening. It's Thursday night. It's 7 o'clock. Time for Thursday night at the gun shop.
Of course, it's 7:01
Okay, 7 o'clock ish.
per
As we,
usual.
something we kind of quit doing is going out to local shows, and we're actually going to break that this weekend. We're going to go down to Selmer, down in McNairy County, and they're doing their first event. It's like an outdoor / gun show. We'll see how this goes. But we told them we'd try to help and come down. And if you see activity going on behind the scenes or behind me back here or whatever, it's that's what's going on. We're loading stuff up so we can leave out tomorrow and get down and get set up. Show's going to open tomorrow at 4 o'clock. It's what, 4 to 7 or 4 to 8 tomorrow.
I think 7. I could be wrong. It's in there. Hey, Eric.
4 to 8 tomorrow, 9 to 7 on Saturday, 12 to 5 on Sunday. And it's at the McNairy County Agri Expo Center. How do they say that?
Ag Center.
Ag Event Center. McNairy County Ag Event Center. So, we're preparing for that. We're going to take lots of cool stuff. We're going to set up a non-traditional booth. So if any of you guys are down in that area or looking for something to do and it's not come to the shop,
You could come
of course,
to
the shop will be here. It'll be open. It's full of guns. Steph will be here taking care of all your suppressor and firearms needs.
I will. Hey, John.
And Christopher and I will be in Selmer. Not sure what we'll be doing.
Hopefully you're selling guns.
Hopefully we're selling guns. But we're taking a lot of cool stuff down. We're going to take some custom guns. We're taking regular guns. We're taking short barrel rifles. We're taking suppressors. We're going to have a little bit of everything. So we will be there all weekend.
All weekend.
All weekend.
Sunday as well.
Yeah.
As well.
Be there all weekend. And, if you guys aren't at WHMC and you're looking for something to do, come see WHMC down in Selmer. And we'll be having a big time. Then the following week, the big event, the 10th and 11th.
I made a post today.
Fall Freedom Fest. This is one it seems like everybody looks forward to. We have the different manufacturers come in. We do all the big blowout events with just 80 to 90% off on different guns, and have everything from 10 to 90. Lots of stuff on sale. You can meet with and talk with factory representatives.
Chandler Herman says we're at Selmer.
At the McNairy County Ag Event Center.
Yes.
It's basically behind the high school.
Sure. That'd be a good one. Just grab a bus.
If you turn there on High School Street or High School Road and go up around the two curves and go in behind the high school, it's that big building back there. So yeah, we'll be there, and
I'll be here.
Steph will be here, and we'll be trying to spread some goodness all the way around. But again, after this weekend, the next weekend, the 10th and 11th, we got the big event here at the store that you do not want to miss. It's always a good time, always a lot of people. It's always some great deals. You know, we start prepping for this show a year in advance. So hopefully we'll be seeing you guys out and about. Doing, enjoying it and getting ready for a big fall. So, you know, hopefully we're going to have ducks and deer and rabbits, and God knows we got squirrels. You know, everybody have a chance to get out and play their game, and enjoy themselves. So, let's get those advertisements out of the way. What's going on this week? Guys, it's bouncing like a rubber ball. ATF can't make up their mind. DOJ can't make up their mind what they're going to do or what they're not going to do. One minute they're doing something that's marvelous, and the next minute it's like, WTF.
That's what Chris says too.
Nobody can seem to make up their mind. You have the Assistant Attorney General, that's head of the Civil Rights Division, going in and arguing against assault weapons bans, so-called assault weapons, arguing that they're unconstitutional, it's a violation of civil rights, it's all these things. And she's right. Then you got DOJ that's doing some other silly shit. Like this is going to affect a lot of people. And it's something I think a lot of people have lost track of because it's just kind of got lost in the shuffle. But the engaged in business rule that Biden, it's ATF, put in, what does it mean to be engaged in the business?
What does it mean?
Hell, who knows? With the definition they wrote, you don't even have to sell a gun.
Just be
Use
talking about
trade language,
Yeah.
and you can be guilty. And Trump's DOJ is in court defending this rule. Pam Bondi and the DOJ are defending that rule. Now, guys, I don't know if that really sinks in. Basically, the way this is written, if you're having a conversation, you talk about, well, I keep this in stock, or I have this, or I have, you know, any kind of trade language, you can be guilty of violation of the engaged in business rule, and you have not sold a thing. If you put something on one of the clandestine Facebook groups, for example, that would put you in violation of that law. If you were to go to a gun show and purchase or rent a table and put guns out for sale, you would be in violation of the rule. Because it says anything that you give any time, effort, or money to. Doesn't say anymore. You know, you say you had the right to make the occasional sale or disposition of a personally owned firearm. And you could buy, sell, and trade like it's been done forever for the enhancement of your personal collection. This rule destroys all that. It basically lays the groundwork for it to ever be really effective. It lays a very, very effective groundwork and network for having a national registry. So, yeah. Just pick some cool stuff.
That's what he's doing.
So the fact that the DOJ is supporting that and arguing for it in court is alarming, and it should have everybody going, "Oh shit." The other thing that's alarming, and plain just pisses me off,
What is that?
is Bill Lee and Jonathan Scamati here in Tennessee, along with most of the establishment Republicans, they got sued on the intent to go armed law and on the Parks and Greenway part. It was ruled unconstitutional. They applied to one court to try to get a stay on that. The court turned it down flat. Now they went to another court, and now they've got a stay. So now we're back under the old law. If these are such pro-gun Republicans, and we got a super majority for 16 years in Nashville, why are they stomping on people's rights? Why do we have the biggest budget growth in Tennessee history? And why do we have an attorney general that I've always had a lot of respect for now out there making arguments that sound like a left-wing Democrat? That if any first, hell, I've never been to law school and know he's full of shit. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. So, these are also the same people that will not let a bill on the floor to say that you, as a resident of Tennessee, have the right to protect yourself.
Yep.
Because in Tennessee, you do not have the right to self-defense under Tennessee law. It's a statute. It's so screwed up. And these are the same people.
Noel said how.
Hey,
Storms
Noel.
and rain here.
It's what?
Storms and rain here.
That was last week?
Here.
Here. That was last week here.
Kyle Petty says, we all know most of the Republicans are not really pro-2A, even our Prez, sadly.
You're right, bro. And, what the hell's going on in the world? If I'm hearing right, if I'm understanding right, and I am not saying this as a fact, but just some utterings I've been hearing about we have China and Russia on the ground in Venezuela. And we got warships sitting off the coast. If that's true, that's pretty spooky. So, guys, what I'm saying is we got to get out of these comfortable positions. Just because we elected a Republican president and a so-called majority in both houses, they've done nothing for us, really, not much. Anything that it looks like they're doing for us, they're taking it away behind your back. Or it's set up where it's so temporary it really doesn't matter.
Matt Martin says, sadly, I believe we'll see another civil war soon in this country. Sad, sad what our country has become.
I hope not. If you ever notice, it's always and I hate to play it this way, the conservative side that wants to see things worked out peacefully. and have a rule of law. And then you have the other side that wants to burn cities, that wants to assassinate people, that kill. Recent poll of people on the left, especially college students, 56% said it was fine to shoot somebody on the other side. If they're left wing, it's perfectly fine to shoot a right wing person. That's not sane individuals. It's not sane individuals. And that was, I can't remember, it was CBS, ABC, maybe MSNBC, one of them that did that poll. So that comes from the left wing. That wasn't a right wing or a right leaning poll. Oh. So anyway, guys, we know now that we do have the federal task force on the ground in Memphis. They are making arrests. However, we also know that a lot of those people that were down there have fled into the outer communities and continue to be pushed out into the outer communities, especially those with less localized law enforcement.
John Miller said you're absolutely right, Tom. The Republicans do not have the people in mind.
There is no politician out there. There used to be some I really thought that did. But I don't know that there's a politician out there that's got anything in mind but themselves. Maybe it's Monty Fritz. And I pray it's still Chris Todd. But outside of those two, I don't know. I ain't seen Rusty or talked to him. I don't know. I would assume. On the federal level, we got jack nothing.
Nope.
Nothing. I guess Brent Taylor does okay most times at local level, state level. But I don't know. I'll tell you this, guys, it's a much more dangerous world than it was 10 years ago.
Yes.
It's a much more dangerous world than it was 2 years ago. Well, I don't know.
I don't know. It was pretty.
This is what's happening right now is trying to clean up the shit from that era.
Yeah.
As a result of that. So, watch your backs, guys. Carry your gun. Pay attention. Stay alert.
Chris Lawler did have a question earlier. He had
Okay.
messaged me. And he asked if the government shutdown was going to affect suppressors.
Yes.
That's what I told him.
We can sell the suppressor. We can do we can fill out the Form 4s. We can do the fingerprints. We can do the pictures. We can submit it
We can certify. Yep.
and get you certified. That's where it's going to stop for now.
Yep. Until the government goes back to work, they're not processing. They're not processing.
So, just had a 55 to 45 vote in the Senate today. It's the second or third time that the Senate. If you want to kill something, send it to a Senate.
Yeah.
If you want something foobarred, send it to the Senate.
Is that where bills go to die?
That's where bills go to die. Good bills go to die. Bad bills become law. Most worthless people on the face of the earth.
He's even going shaking his head, yes.
Damn, I got myself depressed.
No depressing. You better just turn that frown upside down. Here.
Um,
Don't worry. Be happy.
Have a piece of candy.
have a bit of honey with my coffee.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, please be careful. Get your guns. If you're not training, start training. Go ahead. Because I pray we don't see the social unrest.
I hope not.
I really don't want to see that. What?
Burping.
But I'm
Sorry.
afraid it may be unavoidable. And that's it's a sad thing. A very sad thing. Any questions, comments, or insults right now?
Not yet. Eric Ferguson, well, since they shut down, does that mean we don't need to pay any taxes right now? Oh, you can be assured that they're going to get theirs.
Oh yeah. And ain't a senator, a senator's aide, a congressman's aide, or any of them people missing a paycheck.
Oh no, I guarantee you, if they were to not get their paycheck, things would move on pretty quickly.
Doesn't affect them a bit.
Noel's asking, so why are they stopping suppressors? They're not stopping suppressors, just the ATF isn't working because the government can't agree on a new budget, correct? Or,
Well, you gotta understand, in Europe, Ireland, England, those places, suppressor, I think they call them moderators. Walking in by one like walking in buying his hat.
which is how it should be here.
It's next to impossible to get the gun.
John said IRS is still open.
It's next, jump through every hoop in the world and try to get a gun over there. But if you want a suppressor, hell, you can buy one at the grocery store. Over here, you have to fill out what's called a Form 4 with the ATF, submit your fingerprints and your photo, pay a $200 tax, and then wait for ATF to approve you to have the suppressor.
Chad wants to know, do we have any Model 12s in stock?
Somebody called. I was out there looking down. No, there's two 12 gauges out there.
Okay. Kyle Petty said they don't want to agree on that big, beautiful bill that's thrown in there.
Basically, what the holdup is right now is funding for health care for illegal aliens and people that are worthless and won't work. If you want to boil it all down, the Democratic side says, hey, we got to keep funding illegal aliens, we got to give them full health care, and we got to give all these other worthless people who contribute nothing free health care. And the Republicans are saying no. Just no.
Sorry for being in the way.
And if you want to boil it down, that's the major sticking point right there. To give you an idea why it's that way, the majority, I did another poll with the left, people leaning, and found that the majority of those folks like socialism and were all for illegal aliens voting.
I'm sorry, I don't think if you're not a resident of the United States of America, you shouldn't be voting.
No. If you're in your home state, like we're from Tennessee, if you're not from Tennessee, you shouldn't be voting in Tennessee elections.
Nathan Smith spoke to a local mid-sized company, and one of partner was overseas for 29 days from South Korea, China, Philippines, etc., to try and find other distributors. He said China is utter chaos and they are not mad at Trump.
Well, you can't believe a word that's said on the news.
Do we have any BT-99 in stock?
I do not.
No.
No, I don't. I got a single barrel trap gun down there of some kind, but I can't remember what it is. All right, now there's a single barrel trap gun of some kind down there. I can't now remember who it is. Whose it was, who made it.
Matt Martin said that's the only way Democrats stand a chance in winning an election is with the illegals voting.
I don't know. I mean, we would hope so. It looked that way, as strong as the country went for Trump.
Do we have any 7400s?
Yes.
Are those Thompsons checked in so we can take them?
Oh, I need to put those on the.
They can't go.
Hmm?
They can't go.
Why?
Can they? Or can they?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Aren't they SBR'd?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Just have to do paperwork.
Well, I'm taking those for cold effect.
Oh.
I don't expect to,
Okay.
but I expect to sit them up and people go, ooh, yeah, cool. We're going to take a pair of, we got a pair of Thompson, 1927, I believe, Thompsons back there.
Mm-hmm.
SBR'd, the short barrel rifles with the,
Oh, my.
that we're going to take and put out in the booth this weekend. I think we're going to go ahead and maybe suppress them, put suppressors on them. Just be something cool there.
It will.
If someone else buy them, we'll help them out. But yeah, that's going to happen.
Anybody got any more questions or comments?
I'm trying to think if I got anything really cool to show you guys this week. Been kind of a rocky road since last week. It's just.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Y'all hold on just a second.
What do we hold on to?
Do you really want me to answer that?
I do not. It's probably not. What in the world he got now? Duh. You got a gun. That's what Chris said. I said, "What's he got now?"
How's
He
that
said,
for a
"Oh,
blast
gun."
how's that for a blast from the past?
What you got there, Tom?
That is a Colt Sporter.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, this makes no difference anymore, but what some people would say pre-banned. SP series serial number. Hartford, Connecticut gun. So, AR-15A2.
Does it have to have SP in the serial number?
No, it's the Sporter series that came out
Okay.
back then.
I was just curious.
This one's old enough, it's still stamped 223. The fixed carry handle. But ladies and gentlemen, there's your blast from the past. And that gun's about like new. It is About as nice as you're going to see one come.
It's clean.
But,
Noah wants to know, is it common to see people walking around carrying guns in your town?
yes,
Usually on their hip,
yes.
not carrying them in their hands.
No, Tennessee made it illegal to carry a long gun. But you can put your pistol in your holster and go where you want to, pretty much.
Yes.
There's restrictions, but
Yeah.
yes, no, it is fairly common to see people doing what we call over here open carry.
Most of us do not do that out in the.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's somebody wants to do it. That's their right.
Yep.
I personally think it qualifies them as a 10.5 on a scale of 1 out of 10 for dumbass. And the reason being, you're just making yourself a target. I'm a firm believer in keeping my pistol concealed. Now, in the store here, in the shop, I don't worry about it. I mean, you guys see when I get up and walk around, you can see my pistol. I mean, in the store, everybody's expecting you to be armed. So, if they're coming in a gun shop, they're coming in shooting anyway. But when I'm out, when I leave here, Stephanie can tell you, I turn into the gray man.
Yep. That shirt comes untucked and.
Pistol disappears. I
Yep.
I don't even wear anything outside of work environment with logos on it. I just want to blend into the crowd and be forgotten. But yes, to answer your question, it's not uncommon at all to see people going armed.
Eric said that's very common, and Noel said that would be strange to see for them.
Oh, I'm
I
sure
can
it
see
would be.
Yeah.
We had some folks from somewhere in England come in. They were over here on holiday, and I don't know how they found us or what, but they came here. And they were, I don't know how to describe it. I've not seen, they could not believe they could walk in and walk down the rack, walk through the store and walk around and pick up guns.
Nope.
Or that, everybody in here at least was carrying, and, majority of the people that come through the door were carrying some kind of gun, whether it was for the gunsmith or for trading or for,
Oh yeah.
but most people coming through the door were carrying something. It was fun just watching their reaction. They hung around for a couple of 3 hours.
Yeah. Chad's asking again, by chance, know the years of the Model 12s?
Off the top of my head, I do not. I do not. I just answer, the reason I can answer on the 212 gauge is like I took a phone call late this afternoon. Somebody asking if we had a 16, and I went looking around, and all I saw was the 2 Model 12s. But I didn't pay any attention to date of manufacture. That I didn't. And yeah, whoever's asking, I think we got a couple of different 7400s, maybe 2 or 3 different 7400s. And we got a lot of guns right now.
Oh, we have a lot of guns.
You're not even going to be able to tell that I've taken anything out of the store for while we're gone to the guns we're taking with us to Selma.
Oh yes. And y'all have got a lot packed up.
Yeah, we'll probably take 150 to Selma with us. That'll leave you guys somewhere around 1,200.
Just a few.
So there's lots of guns in here. And frankly, at this point, there's guns I'm forgetting about.
Oh, I'm sure.
Somebody had asked me about, I don't know, some particular gun yesterday, and didn't think we had it. We was walking around looking at other potential options, and lo and behold, guess what we walked up on? The exact gun he wanted. So plenty to come see. But it's got to where it's enough now. I just cannot keep them all memorized.
It's a lot.
Just got some black powder supplies in today for you local guys. Got some powder, got some fire stick, got some white hots.
That goes over there, right?
Yeah. There ain't a whole lot of that right now for us to get a hold of in the distribution chain, but we got some in.
Trey Click wants to know, looking for both self-defense and target rounds for his .44 Magnum. What do we have in stock?
Quite a bit, actually. We got some ammo ink. I've got some .44 specials that would make a good buy. You get a good buy on there for your target rounds. And the fact that they're a 180 jacketed hollow point did serve well as a self-defense round. Light recoil, quick recovery, good energy on target. But we got Hornady over there, and we got Ammo Inc., and we got Buffalo Boar,
Grizzly.
So yeah, a lot of choices.
Yep.
I think we got some Hammer Down or whatever that is, the federal load that they're doing now.
I think
Called,
so.
I think Hammer Down or something. Hammer.
Several choices. When is the Selmer event? He missed the date.
That's this weekend. Starts tomorrow at 4. It opens to the public tomorrow at 4. 4 to 8 tomorrow. 9 to 7 Saturday. 12 to 5 Sunday. And like I said, if you're not here, come see us there. Chris, get that 338 ARC. We want to take it with us. Yes, sir.
Best lights to run on a Glock 19 for everyday carry.
Best what?
Lights.
Oh, boy.
Light, TLR, what is it, 7?
Probably the TLR 7X is a great light. The X300 from Surefire is a great light. You can't go wrong with either one. Now, if you're talking more about a duty size gun with that, it would be, I think I'd go TLR one with a little bit bigger light. But for everyday carry, for concealed or whatever, I'd do probably the 7 Sub X.
Lots of questions tonight.
What? Got anything right now?
Not yet.
Yeah, hopefully a Selmer event's gonna be fun. Some of you guys come out and see us and hang out. We'll have WHMC. We'll have all the blend, all.
All the blends of our coffee.
That's what it is.
There you go.
I can't even get that one out.
Are you going to be making coffee?
Somebody asked for a cup. Cause I'm just gonna have that 1 cup maker, I guess.
Yep.
To me, it don't taste as good if you make it in the pot.
It does not.
But if somebody asked for a cup, I'm sure I'd make them a cup. Not be greedy.
Eric agreed, the TLR. I'm
I'm gonna miss having him this weekend. but I understand they got things they got to do. All right, guys. With that said, if we don't have any more questions right this minute, I guess we're gonna go ahead and sign off for this week and finish getting packed and get ready for a really long weekend and long week next week. But hopefully we'll be doing stuff you guys can enjoy and want to be a part of. So as always, my friends, God bless America and God bless you.